David Baxter.
And I'm Kasha Thompson.
And welcome to Cabarrus This Week. And this week, we came to the Concord Museum, which of course, part of the Historic Cabarrus Association.
And not just for Concord, it's for everyone.
Everybody, that's it. And they got a great sports exhibit. So if you're into sports, you got to come check this out. Kasha's going to tell you all about that in just a sec. But we got a lot of other information on today's show. So grab that pen and paper so you can write that contact info down. Hey, if you missed something, don't worry about it. We'll give you a web address and an email address at the end of the show.
Of course, you know there's a big game coming up on Sunday, but would you be surprised to know that someone from Cabarrus County has played in that big game and on the winning team,
Absolutely.
No doubt. Cabarrus County is home to lots of athletes, and we are happy to be at the Historic Cabarrus Association's Concord Museum celebrating the sports heroes of Cabarrus County. The new exhibit pays tribute to not only the athletes, but also coaches and teachers, individuals whose passion for sports set records and changed lives. The sports represented include football, basketball, baseball, field and track, boxing, and wrestling. Walk around and you can see many photos and plaques, but also the equipment and the style that bring these icons to life. One display has Eddie Green, the Kannapolis Flashes shoes and robe. The exhibit also houses baseballs and gloves and several letter jackets. The Historic Cabarrus Association Museum is located at 65 Union Street South in Concord in the Historic Courthouse. Hours are Tuesdays through Fridays from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. Admission is free. For more information, call 704-920-2465.
Now, I know you're all dying to know who was it locally that was in the Super Bowl.
Of course.
That would be Dr. Mike Morton, and he's from A.L. Brown, went to A.L. Brown, and he played on the St. Louis Rams, and they won the 1999 Super Bowl. So,
pretty cool.
Yeah, and he's right here in Kannapolis. I mean, that's pretty cool. Now, speaking of sports in the Super Bowl, it's going to be the Seattle Seahawks and the New England Patriots for Super Bowl number 49. I can't believe it's 49. Now, you know, I tell you what.
What was the first one like?
It was cold. It was the Ice Bowl. No, I was just saying. So, so you didn't think I knew that, did you?
I think we're mixing our things up a little
maybe
bit.
so, just maybe a little bit. Well, it was really early. So, anyway.
You were like 2.
I was, yeah, I wish. I was much too aware for it at that time. Now, I tell you what, if you're in the mood, now a lot of times people, you know, kind of watch the Super Bowl for the commercials, and this game is building up to be something special. But if you want to kind of get in the mood already, all you got to do is go to the Cabarrus County Senior Center in Mount Pleasant. They're hosting a tailgate party, and you can start on Thursday, January 29th at 10:30 a.m. I mean, that's going to be a tailgate party there, you know, since the game's on Sunday. Okay, now wear your team colors, join other fans for the games, get refreshments, they have prizes, including one for the individual with the most team spirit.
I hear they win a deflated football.
That's probably
I'm just
right.
kidding.
Yeah, all those Patriot fans out there. Okay, for more information or to register for the Super Bowl tailgate party at the Cabarrus County Senior Center in Mount Pleasant on Thursday, January 29th, 10:30 a.m., just call 704-920-3484.
Now, if you're anything like me, you have shoe boxes full of old family pictures.
Oh, yeah.
How about a binder with birth announcements or piles of clippings when you were in the local newspaper when you were a kid? I'm sure you have all those.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, nobody talks about adults. It's always the kids. Learn all about software to help store and preserve your family history at the Concord branch of the Cabarrus Library on Monday, February 2nd at 5:30 p.m. The class will teach you the importance of organization in your genealogical work for both you and future generations. God help them organize my stuff. For more information on organizing your family research at the Concord branch of the Cabarrus Library on Monday, February 2nd at 5:30 p.m., call 704-920-2050 or visit cabarruscounty.us/library.
Well, you know, it's that time of year coming up here. Exemptions, deductions, earned income, tax credits. Tax season is almost here. So if do you have questions or maybe need help, you know, kind of preparing your taxes? Well, free help is available for older adults at the Cabarrus County Senior Center, and that's through AARP Tax Aid Program. Now, the tax advisors will answer questions, kind of help you, fill out the tax returns for senior adults. Now, the tax advisors will be at the Cabarrus County Senior Center in Concord, and they're available through appointment from 8 a.m. till 3 p.m. on Mondays and Wednesdays. And that starts on February the 2nd, runs through 15th, okay.
Why would it go through April 15th?
I don't know, boy. You talking about getting it done in the mail, right? Now, appointments are strongly encouraged, especially on April 15th. Okay, drop-ins will be served as time permits. Now, while attending your appointment, you need to have a government-issued photo ID, your Social Security cards for anybody that's on your return, any appropriate receipts, last year's tax returns, and other pertinent information and documentation. So for more information or to schedule an appointment with the AARP Tax Aid Program, the Cabarrus County Senior Center in Concord from 8 a.m. till 3 p.m. on Mondays and Wednesdays starting February 2nd through April 15th. Just call 704-920-3484.
Now I'm going to tell you a little bit about a program, and I have no idea what this language is, so I'm just going to muddle through it, and you are going to understand everything I'm about to say, but I have no clue what it means.
Okay.
Bring your pickaxe and sword to prove your skills in survival mode, or create wonders in creative mode. It's 2 Minecraft Mania events at the Harrisburg branch of the Cabarrus Library. Build towers that scrape the sky or delve deep into the world's shadowy caverns on Tuesday, February 10th at 5 p.m. This program will focus on creative mode. Again, you know what that is. I don't know so much. Do you know what that is, creative mode?
No, I'm going to go to the Harrisburg Library and find out.
Excellent. And allow players to work together or separately to build anything they can imagine. Then on Tuesday, February 17th at 5 p.m., battle hordes of monsters and gather materials to survive. This program will focus on survival mode and allow players to either work together or separately to survive Minecraft's harsh world. This is very interesting. To register or for more information on Minecraft Mania at the Harrisburg branch of the Cabarrus Library on Tuesday, February 10th and Tuesday, February 17th at 5 p.m., call 704-920-2080 or visit cabarruscounty.us/library.
Now, caring for loved ones can be stressful and also time-consuming. So why don't you take a little time for yourself and and join other Cabarrus County family caregivers on Mondays beginning February 2nd through March the 9th. And that's going to be at 9:30 a.m. for a program hosted by the Cabarrus County Human Services. And it's called Powerful Tools for Caregivers.
Such an important course.
It is a very, very important course. Now, the free 6-week program is designed to provide you with tools you'll need to take care of yourself first and foremost. Topics include improved self-confidence, better communicating your feelings, reducing stress, locate helpful resources, and balance your life and increase your ability to make those really tough decisions. Now, registration is required by Friday, January 23rd, and transportation may be available for certain folks. Now, to register or for more information on the powerful tools for caregivers at Cabarrus County Human Services, that's at 1303 South Cannon Boulevard in Kannapolis. That'll be on Mondays beginning February the 2nd through March the 9th. And again, from 9:30 a.m. until noon. Just call 704-920-1799.
Now, you may feel lost when it comes to computers. You may not know the difference between a keypad and a touchpad. Well, you can learn the difference and more during this class, Introduction to Computers, at the Harrisburg branch of the Cabarrus Library. This is on Monday, February 9th, beginning at 10 a.m. Staff will discuss the parts of a computer. That's like my dad. He knew everything about what a computer could do. Could not turn a computer on. Could not even do that. But he knew everything about the way they worked. You'll practice mouse skills. You'll learn about programs, create documents, and more. This is a class for those with very little or no experience with computers. To register or for more information on Introduction to the Internet at the Harrisburg branch of the Cabarrus Library on Monday, February 9th at 10 a.m., call 704-920-2080 or visit cabarruscounty.us/library.
Now, have you ever met Elephant and Piggy? Do you know the tales of Knuffle Bunny?
I have a feeling I will within a couple of years.
Yeah, I think you will. Or had a pigeon try to kind of convince you to let him drive the bus. I didn't even know I was on the bus. Okay. Now,
oh, you're on the bus.
I'm on the bus. Okay. Now, it's a children's book. Author Mo Williams' birthday, and the staff of the Kannapolis branch, the Cabarrus County Library, is hosting a party on Wednesday, February the 11th at 4 p.m. You're invited to read the books, play the games, participate in the craft, all in kind of Mo Williams' honor.
Go Mo.
Go Mo. Okay, everyone is welcome, but the party is probably most appropriate for children ages 4 to 10. So for more information on Mo at the Kannapolis branch of the Cabarrus County Library on Wednesday, February 11th at 4 p.m., just call 704-920-1180 or visit cabarruscounty.us/library.
Now we just had something for the kiddos. Now let's talk about something for mom and dad. Concord native and beloved musician Jim Abbott will once again take the stage at the Davis Theater on Thursday, February 12th. His shows are a combination of beloved country tunes, original ballads, and stories. You'll come away from the performance feeling like you've spent the evening on the front porch singing and talking with a good friend.
Cool.
The concert begins at 7:30 and tickets are $17. For more information about the Jim Abbott concert at the Davis Theater on Thursday, February 12th at 7:30 p.m., call 704-920-2753 or visit cabarrusartscouncil.org.
Now, the Old Courthouse Theater is presenting a free reading of Best of Enemies. This is going to be on Sunday, February the 15th at 4 p.m. Now, the reading is going to be presented in a reading style, theater style, so there won't be any sets or anything. It's just the actors reading. And it's part of the Living Room reading series. Now, it's rated PG-13. Now, the play is by Mark St. Germain, based on the Best of Enemies by Osha Gray Davidson. Now, this is a true story about the relationship between C.P. Ellis, now he was a Grand Cyclops of the KKK, and Ann Atwater, an African-American civil rights activist. And this takes place during the desegregation of the Durham, North Carolina schools in 1971. Now, the story exposes prejudice in the hearts of Atwater and Ellis, who, by facing each other, are forced to kind of, face the worst and the best in them.
That sounds like a very interesting story.
It does, really does. Now, for more information on the Old Courthouse Theater's free reading of Best of Enemies on Sunday, February the 15th at 4 p.m., just call 704-788-2405 or visit oldcourthousetheater.org.
Well, let's check out your thumb, David.
It's not green.
Not green. What were you thinking I was checking for?
There is no way it's ever green.
Become a Master Gardener and the envy of your neighborhood with the Master Gardener Volunteer Training Series, which begins on February 18th. Get a jump start on spring. Classes take place every Wednesday from 9 a.m. until noon and continue through April 22nd. The NC State University Cooperative Extension's Master Gardener Volunteer Program, if you can remember all that, you get a gold star.
That's it.
Will certify participants as they learn about landscape design, discuss organic versus non-organic. They discuss climate, botany, and gardening resources. The cost is $60 per person, which is pretty fair for such a long class.
Of course, yeah.
And registration is required. Individuals interested in course material but do not wish to pursue the certification are also welcome to come. The class will meet at the North Carolina Cooperative Extension Cabarrus County Center at 715 Cabarrus Avenue West in Concord. For more information on the Master Gardener Volunteer Training Series on Wednesdays, February 15th through April 22nd from 9 a.m. until noon, call 704-920-3315. You can register online by visiting cabarruscounty.us/reserve partner, create a login profile, and sign up for the class, then pay online.
Now, if you've already got your plans kind of for gardening, kind of say, yeah, it's getting about that time. Well, then the plants sold through the Cabarrus County Cooperative Extension Office plant sale, that's got to be for you. Now, the Extension Office has taken orders through February 27th for its spring sale to support kind of ongoing educational opportunities. The plants are grown in nurseries in Georgia and Alabama for continued growth in this area. And all the plants are just $9 and come in 1-gallon containers. Plants will be needed to be picked up from March the 5th through the 6th from 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. at the Cooperative Extension Office at 715 Cabarrus Avenue West in Concord. And for more information or to place an order for the Cooperative Extension Spring Plant Sale, call 704-920-3310 or order online at cabarrus.ces.ncsu.edu prior to February 24th.
If you're like this one, ages 4 to 12 are invited to see what they can piece together at Read, Build, Play.
All right.
Legos on Saturday, February 21st from 1 to 3 p.m. at the Mount Pleasant branch of the Cabarrus Library. The experience brings together reading, building, and storytelling in an exciting educational way using Lego bricks, which I think was kind of the goal between Common Core, was to incorporate all these kind of things.
All those things.
Our libraries have done it Great job putting all that together. For more information on Read, Build, Play Legos on Saturday, February 21st from 1 to 3 p.m. at the Mount Pleasant branch of the Cabarrus Library, call 704-920-2311 or visit cabarruscounty.us/library.
Now, the Carolina Alpaca Celebration is back at the Cabarrus Arena and Event Center on February 21st through the 22nd. Now, the show is going to feature a halter competition plus fiber arts competition, handcrafter fleece competitions, accessories and other products made from alfalfa fleece.
Alfalfa?
Alpaca. Alpaca.
I bet that alpacas eat alfalfa.
That's true.
Therefore, you have an alfalfa fleece.
That's it. Okay. Accessories and other products made from that alpaca fleece.
See, alpacas trip us both up.
Will be available for purchase. Admission and parking is free. Now, for more information about the Carolina Alpaca Celebration from 8:30 a.m. till 5 p.m. on Saturday, February 21st, and on Sunday, February 22nd, just call 704-920-3976 or visit cabarrusarena.com, or you can also go to carolinaalpacafarms.org/CAC.
Now, heating your home during the winter months can create a financial crisis for a lot of families. To help keep our citizens warm this winter, Cabarrus County Department of Human Services is now accepting applications for the annual Low-Income Energy Assistance Program. As we all experienced earlier this year, the winter months are brutal and can bring frigid temperatures. The cold temps equal more heat and higher utility bills. This program provides an annual benefit to help qualifying households pay winter heating bills. Persons with disabilities, older adults, and families with children are the primary groups assisted. Qualified individuals and families can receive one-time vendor payment. Applications are accepted through March 31st. Eligibility for the program is based on household income, number of people living in the home, the type of residence, the type of heating fuel, and utility rates. Applicants must be responsible for direct payment of their heating bills, and the level of benefit will vary family to family. For more information or to apply for the Low Income Energy Assistance Program, call 704-920-1400.
Now, I know we've had a lot of information on today's show, so if you missed any of the contact information, all you got to do is go to cabarruscounty.us, and you'll see right there on the homepage, little search box. You can put in your topic and find your information. Have any sort of problems with that? Just send us an email at channel22@cabarruscounty.us.
And did you know we've wrapped up all this information in a tight little package? It's in our newsletter, which comes to you once a week. You can go to the homepage of our website or any page, click on the top right, and sign up for the newsletter. Or we want you to follow us on social media. Go to twitter.com/Cabarrus County, facebook.com/Cabarrus County.
And if you have family and friends that don't have Time Warner Cable, can't watch us on Channel 22, or maybe you just want to watch us when you get a chance, just go to cabarruscounty.us again and just scroll down the lower left on the homepage. You'll see a video screen right below it. It says More Channel 22 Programs. Click on that, and all the different shows we have, the commissioners' meetings, school board meetings, and all the different programs that we do are available for you to watch whenever you'd like. And I tell you what, if you like local sports, it's really, I mean,
this is a treasure chest.
This is great. Great photos, great information. I mean, it's really kind of cool to realize that somebody played in the Superbowl, is living in this area, and is from this area. So it's a treasure trove of all kinds of cool sports memorabilia. So until next week, you have a great one.
Take care.